Hey everybody, this is George from Cocktails to Closers, and welcome back to Happy Hour. This is where we usually interview real estate agents, people in business, and today we have something I think a little bit more special than normal. We have Claudia Krinke today. Now let me give you a quick background on her before we get going. She's actually originally from Germany. She did studies over there. Let me back up a second. She did grow up in Germany, spent some time in Spain. She also got her degree in Germany, sitting in regional planning. She has a background in architecture and design, but since 2010, she's been a real estate agent, and she's actually been in Singer Island during that time. If people aren't familiar with that, that's in Florida. It's actually in Palm Beach County, beautiful spot on the water. And then she's worked for one of the biggest luxury brokers there is in the business, Douglas Elliman. I hope I did you well by that, Claudia, but please tell the people a little bit about yourself. What should they know about you?
Yes, absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me, George. I think this is such a cool format. I'm really happy to be here. Really thankful that you invited me today. Really appreciate you. Yes, you pretty much said it. I'm from Germany originally. I lived in Spain a little bit after school and moved after university. After I finished my degree, I moved here and, like everybody else, kind of gets caught up here. And there is really no better place to live. The lifestyle, everything about it. It's just absolutely fantastic. So yeah. I love what I do. I love this area and I couldn't imagine anything else.
Excellent. So let's get started. But yes, just to cap that off, there's probably not a better place to live than Palm Beach County. Everybody who goes there loves it instantly. It's a great place. But let's get to these questions today. So let's start us right off, Claudia. People don't want to be sold. We know that, but they love to buy. How do you convince someone to choose you over the thousands of real estate agents there in South Florida?
A good question. Very important, and it's been different for me than for a lot of other people, I think, because, I came here with not knowing anybody, and your network is really everything in this job. It's who you know, who you surround yourself, because you need clients, you need people to trust you. So I think I really had to work double as hard to get where I am today. And I think what people really appreciate is how professional I am. It's like part of being German. I think we have a certain work ethic, and both my parents are both actually entrepreneurs. I grew up just, doing the work and not minding the work. And I think that's really, really part of it. And a lot of people dream about this job. They think, oh, real estate, it's so easy, to make money that way because it seems so glamorous, but you got to work.
Yeah.
And I don't mind the work, and I think that's part of it. And people appreciate how professional I am and that I just come through and be there all, from the beginning to the end, be there for people. I don't mind a tough phone conversation. People trust you with biggest financial transaction in their life. And I think there's a lot of people cannot do the most simple thing, like having a tough conversation, picking up a phone. Just these simple things, they put you sometimes apart, because if you are able to just do your job, that is number one. A lot of people cannot do it.
Absolutely.
It sounds so simple, but it's the truth.
No, it's the old saying, right? Everything's very simple, but it's never easy. So it's simple to say that.
Very
I had a question for you. You mentioned something earlier. Both of your parents were entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Was there anything specific that you can remember back to, growing up around them while they've had their own businesses that maybe you apply to your business now?
For sure. I think it's what I learned is just being really creative and being in our job, we have to be so creative. We have to be solution oriented, instead of concentrating on the problem. We have to stay creative and find a solution for anything that comes our way. And I think I learned that. And I think I learned to be a risk taker rather than, just sitting there and waiting for things to happen. So I think those are big lessons, just being a little braver maybe than other people, because my parents taught me so, and I saw it every day. I think I'm very fortunate in that way to just had very successful parents.
Sure, and I love those two things that came out of, especially being solution driven, not sitting back just waiting. I love that.
100%. And I think another major thing that helped me to succeed is the right marketing. Because if you don't know people, if you have to grow your network, you have to get creative to make those connections with people, right? I mean, obviously, anywhere you go, every day, your regular things you do, go to the gym or do anything in life, right? You can meet people. Really, marketing helped me because the things I try to do are always quality. I always try to add some value so people see, okay, it's not just beautiful pictures. I might also give them information that they might not get anywhere else. So my biggest listings I have, and sales actually, buyers and sellers I've gotten from mailers I send out, newsletters, print newsletters, believe it or not, they still work, and Instagram. Like I have found, or I've sold multiple multi-million-dollar properties through Instagram.
Wow. I love hearing that. I mean, because like you said, so many people think there's only one or two ways to do certain things here in real estate. And I think marketing is a critical part. And I know your background, of course, and what you've done. So to hear that, and I hope everyone who's listening to that, that's great. It makes me, next question, makes me really think about it, especially when I think of Singer Island, I think of you because I've known you there. But what makes Singer Island and Palm Beach County so special to you?
I mean, Palm Beach County, as you know, we had such a boom in the last couple of years, right? Singer Island is very unique, though. I mean, obviously, we have the beautiful beaches. That's number one. We have a state park in the north end of the island, which is MacArthur Park, and we have a state park in the south end, which is Peanut Island. It's like a little island west of us. So it's just, there's a lot of beautiful nature around there, first of all. The weather, obviously, and the location, it's like we're 15 minutes away from everything. If you want to go up north to Jupiter, where all the good restaurants are, golf courses are, that's 15 minutes. If you want to go downtown West Palm Beach, that is 15 minutes. Palm Beach Island, is 15 minutes. The airport, 15 minutes. So everything is so close by. You come here to the island and you feel like you're on vacation. I come home and I feel just at ease, seeing the water and seeing the tropical islands. So it's very unique in that kind of sense. And the island itself is also very diverse, I have to say. You find something for everybody here. We have single family homes. We have low-rise buildings on the intercoastal and on the inlet. We have high-rises on the ocean. So there is something for everybody. There's a different lifestyle for the different kind of person.
That's so great. I mean, knowing it, my heart's always in Palm Beach County. I spent so much time there, but never heard it described that way about Singer Island. So it's very nice.
And I have to say, we're still undervalued too. Compared to other beach areas. I mean, we're getting there. Everything that's coming to the island is ultra luxury and it's going to be very expensive. And there's some big names that recently bought, like one of them is, for instance, Guy Fieri, just bought a house on the intercoastal. So the secret is kind of out, people are coming, but it's been always undervalued compared to the surrounding areas.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, the more celebrities that go there, they're going to keep pushing the prices up.
100%.
Based upon your work history, everything you kind of allowed us in your little world with your parents, I'm curious about this. If you could go back and tell your 18-year-old self just one thing, what would it be?
Interesting question. I don't think I would do much different because I have to say, I think I come so far in life, I think, like I'm actually pretty proud of like what I've accomplished in my life and like where I am right now. One thing would be probably to relax more. I probably wouldn't do much different, but I would tell myself, don't be so concerned about the outcome of things. Like, things might not work out as quick as you want, but they always work out. If you put the work in and keep on moving forward, everything always will work out. Relax a little more and enjoy the ride.
Excellent. Yeah, maybe not to be so tough on yourself too. Let things come as they are. I love 100%. That answer. We've asked that a few times. We really never got that answer before. It's very unique.
Okay.
So you've sold, and I've seen some of your stuff on Instagram and Facebook over the years. What is the favorite thing about selling some of those beautiful oceanfront condos that you've done?
Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't think you actually need to ask because the beach lifestyle, right? Especially in these like ultra luxury condos, the service you get, the amenities you get, plus being on the ocean, having these incredible views, just seeing the water every day just puts you at ease and relaxes you so much. That, first of all, is just incredible. You cannot beat that kind of lifestyle. And I think what I really enjoy as well is helping people finding their home, I think home is such an important thing in our lives, it's the center of our lives. That's where we create our happy memories. That's where our life happens, and I think it's so important that people are happy where they are, and being part of that decision, being part of helping people to find their happy place is just incredible. I love my job. I really do.
That's awesome. So your favorite thing is just helping them, seeing them find the right home,
yes,
the right condo, and just
especially here, it's people are just, seeing these places, having these ocean views. How can you not just be thrilled and happy with that?
Yeah, that's such a great thing. I love hearing that.
Yeah.
Here's something I'm curious. Give me your top 3 places to eat in Singer Island, Palm Beach County. What comes to mind?
Tough question, because we have so many good restaurants, so many good restaurants. Let's say, depending on the area, I'd say Palm Beach Island, where my office is on Palm Beach Island. One of my favorite restaurants is probably Bucan. Fantastic. I mean, the food is incredible there. If we talk about downtown West Palm area, Harry's just moved there, which is a staple from New York City. And they opened a second location in West Palm. So that's a fantastic place. The vibes are amazing. Food is incredible. Palm Beach Gardens, I would say Stush. Just an modern Indian-inspired restaurant. Fantastic cuisine. Very creative. I'd say another favorite is in Jupiter, 1000 North, which is Michael Jordan's restaurant. Fantastic food and fantastic location.
Wow. Yeah. And I've been to a few of those. I'm lucky. So
yeah.
Really quick, how's Harry's? I know it got all the hoopla in the papers that it was coming down. Has it been doing well?
Oh my God, they're always booked out. And now season start, forget about it. Forget getting a table. They're booked out for the next 3 months, for sure.
I love it. Before we get to the last question, I am curious that maybe some people don't understand that they haven't been there. When does season start and what exactly does that mean?
So we have a high season pretty much from January all the way till March, April. Some people come a little earlier, right after Thanksgiving. Some people stay longer until May. And there's a lot more people staying now really half of the year. They stay until the summer heat kicks in. So it depends a little bit, but high season January to March, I'd say. And we have a lot of people coming here from New York, a lot of people from all the cold places, Chicago, New York, Canada, our snowbirds, we call them.
Yep. Get out of the frigid air, get down to South Florida, it'll be 75.
Absolutely. I don't blame them. I would do the same. I grew up in the cold, so I cannot imagine anymore. I love going to the cold for, a week or two to go ski or snowboard, but that's it. I don't need more.
Yeah, 1 week's enough. I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, so ask us all the time. I'm curious what yours is going to be. What's your favorite cocktail and where are you getting it?
It's probably the same places because I really love those places and they have fantastic drinks and vibes as well. So I would probably choose the same places than the food. Favorite drink? I mean, to be honest, I love the basics. I'm a wine, champagne, and beer drinker. If we're talking about cocktails, I think my favorite is tequila, actually. So I would get something with mezcal, maybe, maybe mezcal margarita or something like that. Or an espresso martini with tequila, something like that.
Wow, 2 great choices. So we got those done. This part's been great, but let's get to the rapid fire. These are just quick, fun answers. We got a few of these for you. Here we go.
Okay.
Number 1, what's your favorite? Summer or winter?
Summer.
Summer. What do you like more, Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
What is the first thing you do to start your day?
Emails.
Emails. Favorite thing to eat, sushi or steak?
I'm vegetarian.
Oh, okay. So veggie makes that list. And then number 5, right now, what's your favorite TV show to binge?
haven't watched TV in a while, to be honest.
What was the last thing you binged then?
The last thing I watched, oh my goodness, I can't even remember.
Okay, you're dedicated to the work. You're not a TV person. I got you. Well, we did it all. Well, Claudia, I can't thank you enough for this. I know how busy you are. So thanks for this. Thanks for everybody watching out there. Hit the like, subscribe. We're going to keep bringing in great guests like Claudia and future other agents, other business people. So, but also, Claudia, your information is going to be here. So if you guys have any questions about, South Florida, Singer Island, maybe you're thinking about getting, I don't know, a winter condo, an investment property, going to relocate, give Claudia a call. She can definitely take care of you. She's done so many transactions down there. Thanks again, everybody. Thank you so much, Claudia.
Thank you so much, George. Really appreciate it. It was so fun to be here.